इतना सा फर्क है कुछ होने में और बहुत कुछ होने में। इतना सा फर्क है एक बार सोच के छोड़ देने में और लग के कर दिखाने में। मान लेने में कि जिंदगी ऐसे ही कटेगी और सुबह 4 बजे उठ के सोचने में कि अभी तो बस शुरुआत है। किसी मैगजीन को हाथ में लेने में और उसी मैगजीन के कवर पेज पे होने में इतना सा ही तो फर्क है। वीआईपी सीट में और उसकी पिछली सीट में इतना सा ही तो फर्क है। वो जिसका मैदान ही खुला आसमान है वही कल जमीन पर तो था। पूछोगे तो बताएगा वो पंछी कि एक दायरे में सिमटने में और पूरी दुनिया को दायरा बनाने में बस इतना सा फर्क है। इतना कितना है? इतना है या इतना है? जो नापेगा वो जाने कि जहां धरती और आसमान मिलते हैं, नानकुर से दूर, अगर मगर शायद से दूर, वहां भी दोनों में फर्क बस इतना सा है। धरती और 7वें आसमान में फर्क बस इतना सा है। ये एक अंतर प्रेरणा है। ये हमारी, आपकी, हम सब की अंतर प्रेरणा है। एक कदम, एक छलांग, एक बाजी, एक गहरी सांस और एक ललकार खुली हवाओं में कि हाँ मैं बना हूं उन फिजाओं के लिए, कि हाँ मैं बना हूं उन ऊंचाइयों के लिए जो ऊंची तो बहुत है पर नामुमकिन भी नहीं, क्योंकि मुमकिन और नामुमकिन में बस इतना सा फर्क है। धूप छांव में फर्क बस इतना सा है। तो बस चलिए फ्रेंचाइज इंडिया के साथ ये फर्क मिटा देते हैं। फ्रेंचाइज इंडिया, 20 years of ideas.
Good afternoon, one and all. Thank you so much for joining us today. We are at the 77th edition of Business Opportunity with Chai webinar series, a series which we started on 1st of May 2000, and we really want to extend our thanks to each one of you who is contributing in this success. Franchise India, the brand which was established in 1999, is giving platform to all international and national brands to expand their business with our 70 plus offices, and we are helping our all the friends and potential business buyers getting their dream ramps from us. Today, we welcome again you to this episode. This particular episode is hosted by our panel member, Mr. Maria, who is the chairman at Franchise India Group, along with our second panel member, Ms. Sonia Chaudhary. She is the MD at Franchise India Brands Limited. And today, again, they'll be talking about how industry is performing and sharing their view on our brand of the day. Vivek, I request you to go to next slide, please. Thank you so much, Vivek. Today we are presenting you a great brand, Speed Labs. Yes, the new education policy and lockdown has transformed the demand of the quality online education products for each and every student coming from 1st to 12th class, including all other exams. Speed Lab is the solution for it. Speed Lab franchise is the best opportunity for all of you to grow the business for next 2 years. And you can become the part of the fastest growing consumer segment with this particular brand. With this introduction, I welcome Vivek Pashne, who is a founder at Speed Lab, talking about this great brand. But before that, we would like to play a small video for each of us. Neeraj, can we play the video, please? Friends, just give us 1 minute. We are trying to fix it up. We'll play a small video for you guys.
Our children face so many fears. so that our children can get the best education. But sometimes a child needs more than just good facilities. He needs a mentor, someone who understands his weaknesses and doubts. Speed Labs. Speed Labs ensures that each practice session is designed according to your child and your child alone. Because sometimes you need a personal touch. On our platform, you can easily keep track of your child's day-to-day progress because sometimes you need a mentor. A mentor who understands your children like you do. With our AI-based technology to enhance your child's learning and personalized practice for all competitive examinations, Speed Labs ensures deep learning of concepts and prepares your children for a better tomorrow. That's why we are trusted by students, teachers, and parents alike. Personalized education for each student. Speed Labs, making technology your best friend.
Thank you so much, Dheeraj. Welcome again, Vivek, and we are excited to talk about this particular brand. So over to you, sir.
Thank you, Archana. Welcome everyone, and thank you, Gaurav sir and Sonia ma'am, for giving us this opportunity to share this platform for our prospective franchisee partners. Speed Labs is a platform which is focused for each and every student. हर बच्चा अपने पेरेंट्स के लिए स्पेशल होता है और उसी तरीके से उसको ट्रीट करना चाहिए. हर बच्चे का एक अलग इम्प्रूवमेंट लेवल होता है, उस लेवल पर उसको ले जाना चाहिए. Every student has a potential which can be achieved if we focus on their personalized improvement areas, etc. And our vision is that practice beats talent when talent doesn't practice. यहाँ पर जितने भी लोग अटेंड कर रहे हैं या उनके फैमिली मेंबर्स में जितने भी लोगों के यहाँ पर अभी बच्चे हैं, अगर आप पेरेंट्स से पूछें तो एक ही बात कॉमन आती है कि बच्चा प्रैक्टिस नहीं करता. और अगर वो प्रैक्टिस करेगा तो जितना उसका पोटेंशियल है उससे ज्यादा अचीव कर सकता है. दिस इज द मोटो ऑफ आवर प्रोडक्ट and the entire product has been built around this theory. Now let us give me a 1 minute introduction of where we stand today. The new education policy was announced 2 days back, and lockdown has been going on for last almost 4.5 months. Now what is the change that these two events have brought in our education system? Now this is the biggest thing in last 30 years in the education sector. There are two things are happening. One, बच्चों का पढ़ने का तरीका, बच्चों के कंजम्पशन, एजुकेशन कंजम्पशन का तरीका बिल्कुल चेंज हो गया है. ठीक है, हर एक के पास एक कंफर्ट है, हर एक के पास इंटरनेट एक्सेस है, हर एक के पास डिवाइस है. जिसके पास नहीं भी है वो अगले 6 महीने में कोई ना कोई डिवाइस खरीदेगा, या तो टैबलेट खरीदेगा या लैपटॉप खरीदेगा या डेस्कटॉप खरीदेगा. जो उनका अफोर्डेबल बजट होगा, दे विल इन्वेस्ट इन द एजुकेशन डिवाइस. दैट्स नंबर वन. नंबर टू, all the education institutions, schools, tuitions, coachings, everything, universities, everything has gone online. There is no option. Okay, and the government is also focusing in the same direction, where they can increase the effectiveness of education by bringing the technology in the right manner. So there are two things, two biggest things that are combining for this sector to grow the fastest in the entire country. If you look at the sector, this sector was only 50 crore rupees sector in 2015. 2015 में केवल 50 करोड़ का सेक्टर था और आज की डेट में ये 5000 करोड़ का है. ठीक है, 5 साल में 100 गुना बढ़ा है ये सेक्टर और अगले 3 साल में ये 10 गुना और बढ़ने वाला है. हमारे पास 50,000 करोड़ से 1 लाख करोड़ तक की अपॉर्चुनिटी है दिस सेक्टर. एंड दिस सेक्टर विल बी द नीड ऑफ ईच एंड एवरी स्टूडेंट, चाहे वो अमीर हो, मिडिल क्लास हो या एस्पायरिंग क्लास हो. हर एक स्टूडेंट की नीड है. कोई जो अफोर्ड कर सकते हैं वो बायजूस, वेदांतु और ऐसी अच्छी अच्छी ब्रांड्स हैं जिनको वो अफोर्ड कर सकते हैं, तो वो लोग वो वाली चीजें खरीदेंगे. बट देयर इज अ ह्यूज सोसाइटी, ह्यूज पार्ट ऑफ द सोसाइटी विच कैन नॉट अफोर्ड अ वेरी कॉस्टली एडटेक प्लेटफॉर्म, जो 30,000 40,000 रुपए साल के प्लेटफॉर्म नहीं खरीद सकते. लेकिन जरूरत उनकी भी है, जरूरत हर एक स्टूडेंट की है कि हम उसको आगे कैसे लेके जाएं. और हमारा जो प्लेटफॉर्म है वो एक सबसे बड़ी नीड पे फोकस कर रहा है, दैट इज प्रैक्टिस. How can you make sure that practice is happening in the right way? Every student needs to practice on the exact right question that he needs to do. हर एक बच्चे को सेम क्वेश्चन देने से तो सबका फायदा नहीं होगा, right? We have to personalize the practice experience. We have to do the personalized analysis. We have to also recommend that these are the 20 questions that you should practice, and they have to be different for every student. And the parents and the teachers should also get the feedback on this. So this is the future direction. And if you understand this future direction combined with the learning behavior change and the government focus to bring more effectiveness in the education, this will be the fastest growing sector in next 3 years. And we would like you to be part of this journey along with us. Now, as I said, some of the numbers, almost 8 crore students are there. या तो वो बोर्ड की प्रिपरेशन करते हैं, या स्कूल की प्रिपरेशन करते हैं, या कॉम्पिटिटिव एग्जाम्स की प्रिपरेशन करते हैं, और उनमें से 97% लोग ट्यूशन जाते हैं. ठीक है, इसका मतलब क्या है कि सारे पेरेंट्स को अपने बच्चों को आगे लेके जाना है. एजुकेशन इज द टॉप मोस्ट प्रायोरिटी आफ्टर फूड इन एवरी हाउस होल्ड. एक खाना चाहिए और दूसरा पढ़ाई चाहिए. ठीक है, हर एक हाउस होल्ड का परसेंटेज स्पेंड ऑन द एजुकेशन एज ए परसेंटेज ऑफ देयर डिस्पोजेबल इनकम इज द हाईएस्ट. ओके, एंड ग्रोइंग. हर बच्चे की पढ़ाई के लिए पेरेंट्स कहीं ना कहीं से कुछ भी करके अरेंज करते हैं. एंड बिकॉज अगला जो फ्यूचर उनका जो शेप होगा, दैट विल डिपेंड ऑन व्हाट दे आर लर्निंग एंड हाउ वेल दे आर परफॉर्मिंग इन देयर एग्जाम एंड वेयर दे आर गोइंग इन नेक्स्ट 3 to 5 years. So parents and students are more receptive. अभी आप उनको बताइए कि टेक्नोलॉजी प्रोडक्ट से उनकी परफॉर्मेंस इंप्रूव होगी. They want to learn about it. They want to see the product, and if it fits in their budget and they like the product, they will invest. Okay. तो ये जो एक रिसेप्टिवनेस है जो आज से 4 साल पहले अवेलेबल नहीं थी, बिकॉज वी आर रनिंग दिस कंपनी फॉर 5 years, वी आर सेलिंग दिस प्रोडक्ट फॉर 5 years. बट 4 साल पहले इतनी ओपननेस नहीं थी, क्योंकि ना तो एग्जाम ऑनलाइन थे, सब कुछ पेन पेपर में चलता था, कुछ प्रॉब्लम नहीं थी. बट टुडे हर घर में जैसे पंखा है, टीवी है, फ्रिज है, ऐसे ही हर बच्चे के पास एक पर्सनल लॉगिन होगा. हमारी रीच एक एक बच्चा है, एक एक स्टूडेंट जो अपने लाइफ में आगे बढ़ना चाहता है. दैट इज आवर prospective customer, that is our prospective consumer. Okay, now next thing is that slowly अगले 3 सालों में सारे प्रिंटेड मटेरियल्स, स्पेशली आफ्टर क्लास 9, अगर हम क्लास 9th 10th 11th 12th की बात करें तो सारे प्रिंटेड मटेरियल रिप्लेस हो जाएंगे डिजिटल स्मार्ट सॉल्यूशन से. ठीक है, किसी को भी प्रिंटेड बुक नहीं चाहिए. प्रिंटेड बुक में ना तो कोई टाइमर होता है, ना कोई एनालिसिस होती है, ना कोई पर्सनलाइजेशन होता है. इट डजंट सर्व एनी स्टूडेंट्स नीड. ओके, और उसमें ना अपग्रेड हो सकता है. एक बार बुक ले ली तो ले ली, अभी आप उसको चेंज नहीं कर सकते, आप उसको डिजिटली रिकॉर्ड नहीं कर सकते. सो देयर इज अ ह्यूज अपॉर्चुनिटी वेयर ईच एंड एवरी स्टूडेंट नीड्स अ पर्सनलाइज्ड लॉगिन, जिसको वो 24/7 एक्सेस कर पाए विदाउट एनी प्रॉब्लम. एंड इट डज द एनालिसिस, इट डज द रिपोजिटरी मेकिंग, राइट. Next thing is that there is a trend that in the lockdown period some of these online tutor players are getting more attraction, but that is not going to remain the trend. चाइना में 8 साल से एजुकेशन टेक्नोलॉजी पॉपुलर है, बट आज की डेट में चाइना में भी 90% कोचिंग ऑफलाइन होती है, और वो भी अनऑर्गेनाइज्ड है. कोई बड़ी ब्रांड नहीं है जो 90% कोचिंग को रिप्लेस कर पाए, और इंडिया में भी वही होगा. ठीक है, टीचर्स चेंज होंगे. कुछ टीचर जो टेक्नोलॉजी कंफर्टेबल नहीं है, दे विल गो आउट ऑफ द मार्केट. कुछ टीचर्स जो टेक्नोलॉजी के लिए प्रोग्रेसिव थिंकिंग है, जिनकी दे विल गेट मोर एंड मोर ट्रैक्शन, बिकॉज एजुकेशन इज अ फेस टू फेस एक्सपीरियंस, राइट. हम जब तक आमने सामने बैठ के डिस्कस नहीं करेंगे, ऑनलाइन बच्चा नहीं पढ़ सकता. वो पढ़ रहा है या गेम खेल रहा है या क्या कर रहा है, किसी को नहीं पता है, राइट. बट प्रैक्टिस एक ऐसी चीज है जिसकी एक एक सेकंड की एनालिसिस हम कर सकते हैं. कोई बच्चा हमको बेवकूफ नहीं बना सकता कि हमने 100 क्वेश्चंस कर लिए, राइट. वी नो ईच एंड एवरी डेटा. Our platform is the best tool which can help both students as well as parents and teachers to work together and create most useful results out of their hard work. So our motto and the vision is that personalized education is the bridge between dreams and capabilities. अगर आपके ड्रीम्स हैं और आपकी कैपेबिलिटी है, तो उसको बीच में जोड़ने का जो काम कर सकता है वो पर्सनलाइज एजुकेशन. बहुत सारे बच्चों में कैपेबिलिटी होती है, उनके ड्रीम्स होते हैं, लेकिन उनको कहीं पे पर्सनल अटेंशन नहीं मिलती, उनकी कहीं एनालिसिस नहीं होती, उनको कोई नहीं बताता कि आगे क्या करना है, और इसकी वजह से वो अपने ड्रीम्स अचीव नहीं कर पाते. ठीक है, जिस बच्चे का पोटेंशियल है 90% लाने का, उसको कोई पर्सनल मोटिवेशन नहीं मिलता, पर्सनल एनालिसिस नहीं मिलती, इसलिए वो 80% पर अटकता है। आप में से मैं किसी से भी पूछूं कि अगर 80% वाले स्टूडेंट को 90% ले जा सकते हैं, आप में से एक भी आदमी मना नहीं करेगा कि नहीं ले जा सकते। देयर इज अ रिक्वायरमेंट ऑफ प्रॉपर एनालिसिस, प्रॉपर सपोर्ट एंड प्रॉपर मोटिवेशन. You can take each and every 80% student to 90%. You can take every 50% student to 70%. Even God cannot stop. The point is that we have to use the product in a way where it serves the maximum need. So with this, I will come back to the product portfolio. And our product portfolio covers right now class 6 to 12, CBSE, NC, and ICSE, and many state boards. And we are expanding it. We have a JEE and NEET, which is a 60 lakh students market in the India, and NTSC, NDA. And in next 3 months, we are launching 6 more products. And we are continuously adding the content in the Hindi and English videos, and we are adding the boards for the 50 more boards. So far the target is 2 crore students which we can serve in every district, every city, every tier 2 town, every metro town, every small village. हर जगह पर हमारे स्टूडेंट्स हैं और हर बच्चे को बेनिफिट किया जा सकता है. So this is the current product portfolio, and this is the future roadmap. This is our team. We are a team of mostly IIT and IIM graduates, and we have been working together for last 5 years, and we have built this product with a deep content and a very extensive technology. Our research is ongoing in USA with the University of Michigan. The company has also filed an international patent and also an Indian patent, and the patent is published internationally, and we are very hopeful to get the patent. And the purpose is that the powerful platform can deliver 4 times better results. अगर आप किसी भी और प्लेटफॉर्म से कंपेयर करें तो हमारे जो रिजल्ट्स हैं वो काफी काफी सॉलिड हैं और काफी उनका प्रूवन ट्रैक रिकॉर्ड है. And right now the opportunity is there to cater large market at the right price. तो हम लोग दोनों चीजों पे फोकस करना चाह रहे हैं. एक तो मार्केट बहुत बड़ा है, it's a huge market, everyone needs it, and the lockdown and a new education policy both are in our favor. इन दोनों की वजह से ये दो बहुत बड़े फैक्टर्स हैं जिसकी वजह से ये डिमांड इनफाइनाइट बढ़ गई है. ठीक है. सेकेंडली हम लोग इसको एक अफोर्डेबल प्राइस पे लेकर आ रहे हैं. ठीक है. एक अफोर्डेबल प्राइस जो हमारे किसी भी टाउन के, किसी भी सिटी के, किसी भी डिस्ट्रिक्ट के, किसी भी स्मॉल विलेज, तहसील, हर लेवल का पेरेंट अफोर्ड कर सकता है. ठीक है. तो एक तो नीड है और एक बहुत बड़ा टारगेट बेस है और एक राइट प्राइस है. ये तीनों का कॉम्बिनेशन है. ठीक है. अभी करेंटली ऑलमोस्ट 20,000 स्टूडेंट्स एंड मोर देन 250 टीचर्स इन स्कूल्स एंड कोचिंग्स आर ऑलरेडी यूजिंग इट, and more than 50% of the population is our right target audience. ठीक है. Now the thing is that after the product demonstration, the demo to sale conversion is high, and that gives us confidence that all our franchisees will start making money within first 15 days. The cost of lead generation is going to remain very low for next 3 months. सब कुछ डिजिटली होगा. आपको अगर स्कूल के बच्चों को भी अप्रोच करना है तो आप डिजिटली ही कुछ स्कॉलरशिप प्रोग्राम चला के सारे बच्चों को अप्रोच कर सकते हैं, और बहुत सारी चीजों में कंपनी आपको सपोर्ट करेगी, बोथ इन टर्म्स ऑफ आइडियाज एज वेल एज रिसोर्सेज. एज आई सेड, फर्स्ट वीक से ही हमारा लीड जनरेशन चालू हो जाएगा. विद इन 10 days यू विल स्टार्ट गेटिंग रेवेन्यूज, बिकॉज इट इज अ वन टाइम सेल. आपका जो क्लाइंट है, अगर उनको प्रोडक्ट की फीचर समझ में आते हैं, उसके बेनिफिट समझ में आते हैं, प्राइसिंग उनके बजट में फिट होती है, it will be an one time payment. There is no problem of receivable or follow ups. There is no inventory management cost, no infrastructure cost for next 6 months. After that, once everything comes back to normal, then we would go for a higher level setups which will be discussed with you on a case to case basis. Right now for 6 months it is a virtual inventory, no management cost, and there will be a continuous upgrade. So there is no expiry. कोई भी चीज पुरानी नहीं हो रही है. हर लॉगिन में जो भी कंटेंट है और टेक्नोलॉजी है, दोनों चीजें कंटिन्यूस अपग्रेड हो रहा है. ठीक है. लीड जनरेशन के लिए हम लोग तीनों चीजें करेंगे. पहली चीज है डिजिटली हम लोग लीड जनरेट करेंगे, एंड द कंपनी बिफोर यू स्टार्ट योर वर्क इन योर टेरिटरी, कंपनी विल गिव यू मिनिमम 100 लीड्स फ्रॉम आवर साइड, जिससे कि आपका एक भी सेकंड वेस्ट ना हो. जिस दिन आपने पेपर साइन किया, आपकी लीगल डॉक्यूमेंट्स कंप्लीट हुए, अगले दिन से आपके पास डेमो देने के लिए लीड आपको दी जाएगी। 100 लीड्स विल बी गिवन बाय द कंपनी। आपको 100 लीड्स के बाद फिर आपको मार्केट की अंडरस्टैंडिंग हो जाएगी। देन यू कैन जनरेट लीड योरसेल्फ, you can get references also, and the most important thing is that you have to use your local network and your local teacher network, और वहां से फिर लीड्स जनरेट होंगे, ठीक है। लेकिन जैसे ही आप शुरू कर रहे हैं फ्रेंचाइजी, पहली 100 लीड्स कंपनी आपको लाके देगी आपके इलाके में, ओके। नाउ दिस इज द फाइनेंशियल स्नैपशॉट। टोटल इन्वेस्टमेंट इज इन द ट्यून ऑफ 5 लाख रुपी, जिसमें 2 लाख रुपए की वर्चुअल इन्वेंट्री है और फ्रेंचाइजी फीस है 3 लाख रुपए की। And there is a promotional offer going on where, because we are launching it, so first 20 franchisees will be given a franchisee fees of only 2 lakh rupees. In terms of margin is the biggest thing which makes or break any franchisee, है ना। अगर आपको प्रोडक्ट में मार्जिन नहीं मिलता है तो आपकी फ्रेंचाइजी का जो पे बैक पीरियड है और प्रॉफिटेबिलिटी है, वो दोनों अफेक्ट होते हैं। हम लोग का जो प्रोडक्ट है दैट विल बी अ वेरी हाई मार्जिन प्रोडक्ट फॉर यू। एवरेज मार्जिन उसमें अलग अलग प्रोडक्ट के अलग अलग मार्जिन है, किसी प्रोडक्ट में 75% तक है और किसी में 60% तक है। तो एवरेज मार्जिन आपको रफली 67% का एवरेज मार्जिन मिलेगा। और अगर आपने अपने टेरिटरी में किसी B2B यानी किसी ट्यूशन वाले को या किसी स्कूल में प्रोडक्ट लगवाया है तो वो पूरा प्रोसेस हमारी कंपनी हैंडल करेगी, लेकिन जो भी आपका नेट ऑफ GST रेवेन्यू होगा उसका 30% आपको रेफरल कमीशन मिलेगा, जिसमें आपको कोई इन्वेंट्री नहीं मैनेज करनी है, कोई अपफ्रंट कॉस्ट नहीं है, केवल डायरेक्ट रेफरल इंसेंटिव अगर वो डील कंक्लूड होती है। अगर वो क्लाइंट हमको पे करता है तो पेमेंट आने के विदिन 24 आवर्स द 30% कमीशन विल बी ट्रांसफर्ड टू यू, ओके। रिटर्न ऑन इन्वेस्टमेंट इज वन ऑफ द हाईएस्ट दैट यू कैन एवर गेस, because it is a low cost inventory, no cost of management and the highest demand in the market. If you talk to 10 people, आज की डेट में न्यू एजुकेशन पॉलिसी, एजुकेशन एंड टेक्नोलॉजी और बच्चों की जो प्रॉब्लम है कि स्क्रीन टाइम बढ़ गया है या कैसे आगे बढ़ेंगे, अगर आप किसी से भी बात करो उनके टॉप 2 कॉन्वर्जेशंस में ये आ जाएगा एवरेज। तो हर बच्चे को ये चीज के बारे में डिस्कस करना है, हर पेरेंट को डिस्कस करना है, हर स्कूल के ओनर को डिस्कस करना है, हर टीचर को करना है। आपके पास एक अच्छी अपॉर्चुनिटी है कि अगले 6 महीने में जो भी आप इन्वेस्टमेंट करेंगे वो पूरा आप रिकवर कर सकते हैं और उसके बाद आपका प्योर प्रॉफिट चालू हो जाएगा, ठीक है। एग्रीमेंट के टर्म्स अभी के लिए हमने 3 इयर्स रखा है। फॉर मोर डिटेल्स यू कैन डिस्कस विद द फ्रेंचाइजी इंडिया टीम एंड इन अ मोर डिटेल्ड डिस्कशंस वी कैन टेक इट। So this was the presentation from my side. I will request Archana ji to play a small AV and then we will open it for question and answers.
Hi, I am Devansh Garg. I secured a All India rank of 19 in JEE Advanced exam. मुझे कभी याद नहीं रहता था कि मैंने कौन कौन से असाइनमेंट सॉल्व किए हैं, क्योंकि जनरली मैं काफ़ी असाइनमेंट सॉल्व करता था और मैं भूल जाता था फिर कि मैंने कौन कौन से सॉल्व कर लिए हैं और कौन कौन से नहीं किए हैं। मेरे पास ऐसा कोई टूल नहीं था जिससे हमने प्रोग्रेस को ट्रैक कर सके। मैं अपने वीक एरियाज और स्ट्रॉन्ग एरियाज के बीच में डिस्टिंग्विश नहीं कर पा रहा था, मैं फोकस नहीं कर पा रहा था अपने वीक एरियाज पर और उन्हें इम्प्रूव नहीं कर पा रहा था। स्पीड लैब्स पर बहुत सारे अच्छे रिसोर्सेज क्रिएट करके एक जगह रखे गए हैं। वहाँ पर हर टाइप के क्वेश्चंस अवेलेबल हैं। वहाँ पर ऐसे क्वेश्चंस भी हैं जो जेई का लेटेस्ट ट्रेंड फॉलो करते हैं। जैसे जेई में मल्टी कंसेप्ट क्वेश्चंस पूछे जाते हैं, वैसे ही मल्टी कंसेप्ट क्वेश्चंस स्पीड लैब्स पे भी अवेलेबल है। मैं अपने वीक एरियाज पर इम्प्रूव कर पाया क्योंकि स्पीड लैब्स पर हर टाइप के क्वेश्चन अवेलेबल थे। स्पीड लैब्स एक ऐसा टूल बना जिससे मैं अपनी प्रोग्रेस ट्रैक कर पाया और अपने इम्प्रूवमेंट को अपनी नज़र में रख पाया। वहाँ पे जब भी मुझे कोई क्वेश्चन बहुत अच्छा लगता था या फिर इंटरेस्टिंग लगता था, मैं उसे मार्क कर लिया करता था, जिससे कि जब भी मुझे रिवीजन करना हो मैं उस क्वेश्चन को वापस देख लूँ और मेरे कंसेप्ट फिर से रिवाइज हो जाए। ये एक इटरेटिव प्रोसेस है जो मेरी कंसेप्ट क्लैरिटी में बहुत हेल्प करता था। थैंक यू स्पीड लैब्स।
Thank you, Vivek. It was a very wonderful presentation, and you are a very learned man, very well qualified and experienced, and now in the right industry at the right time. Because this industry, absolutely what you said, is not making impact only in one market. This is the impact which is going on across markets. At Entrepreneur, which is our large entrepreneurial trend structure, we rated edutech as the biggest growth sector which would happen, because this would not only be a sector which would bring in a phenomenal amount of change, and surprisingly, because of the COVID and other things happened, this has actually shooten up. And once you change the way of learning, and then you cannot reverse it back. So the fortunate part of it, even if the world comes back to normal, people will still like to do this entire thing. So this interaction creates a much larger capability with one by technology enhances what you said, more interactive, more learning practices, and also it creates a huge ability of interface between the content and the greater delivery practices. So if you are able to do these two interface very well, then I think the opportunities can be much wider. So this would start impacting on almost everything outside a little bit of early learning. Early learning would take its own time, but I think anything to do with what I call K-12, now the new K-12, which is now 5 plus 3 plus 5, I'm still not clear. So 5 plus 3 plus 3 plus 4.
Correct.
Yeah, that's a new model. So we also have to learn that how this whole thing is now changing. So that's now the learning. So anything which is, if you leave the first 5 and then anything beyond that is absolutely digital. Even the first 5, I think the later 2 or 3 would still be impacted. The first 2 or 3 would not be so much of a interactive, because the content generation and structure would not be so much of an interface. And but almost everything would be getting it. I think it will be even more further impact, which would come not only on the test prep and then also in a higher education. I feel that the next big impact would come from edutech, would really come from the higher education also, which would be doing it. So you are at the right place. So let's start with a little bit on a business model and how this industry really, you think through, would evolve in going forward. Is it going to be end user play, or it is going to be a larger play by more the intermediary, which means the schools and the coaching centers and science fairs? Where it is going, what is the direction looks like? At this stage, it looks like both sides, but what do you really think that 4 years, 5 years, what is this play going to be? I mean, it's going to be going more on the end user consumption, where they would choose the platforms and subscribe to different platforms. And another question I would have is, obviously, I think platform at a certain level would become flat, because almost everybody would have probably or the best of the tools and technology being built in. What would be the winner would be the content and the delivery. How Speed Labs is addressing that situation, because I always feel that education would always revolve around content, delivery, and certification. These are 3 things which any student would want from an entire thing, and content and delivery would play a very important role. Where is it Speed Lab decked at that level, and where do you think you lead from? What is your lead to a lot of other things with other platforms available in the market?
Yeah, hi. Thanks, Gauravji. Very pertinent question. And as you rightly said, that in next 4-5 years, everything is transforming completely, right? But before answering your question, I will take one step back. I want to understand, all of our audience understand what is the learning value chain, right? There are 3 components. First component is where the lecture takes place, right? Second component is where the self-study takes place. And third component is where the assessment or testing takes place, right? So these are the 3 components. So what are the responsibilities of each player in the whole value chain? So what is the responsibility of a school? A school largely takes care of the first and the third, which is providing lecture in the classroom and taking assessment on a periodic basis, right? Second is, what is the responsibility of a tuition teacher or a coaching? Tuition teacher takes care of all of them, but largely of one first and third, and some component in self-study, because they push the students at a personal level. But if you really think about the differentiator, where does the academic performance differentiator come from? It comes from the second step, which is self-study. Now, when you talk about self-study, this is completely about a consumer. In our case, let's say this is about the student. So a student has to upgrade, and the entire direction of future is going to be more on the student side. So to answer your question, I think the schools and the coachings will be slow to adopt. They will change slowly, but the consumer will move. Consumer is going to change with the speed of light. It has already. If you talk to, if you have anyone in your family who is in class 1, he knows to operate each and everything, and probably better than a lot of us, right? So consumer has changed with the speed of light. Consumers requirements have changed significantly, and the future direction will be decided based on how all the other players appreciate this change. Okay, whether schools still want to stick to a pure brick and mortar model, or they want to adopt the online as well as personalized learning. Online is just providing online lectures. Personalized learning is when you are working with each and every student. Like for you, 60% score student is equally important as a 95% score student, right? And how can you do that? You can only do that when you have data. Okay, so the future of education, in my opinion, depends on data analysis and personalization. And if these three things have to be applied, then practice is the largest part. If you cannot generate enough data by just watching videos ना, वीडियो देखने से ना तो beyond a point बहुत ज्यादा learning होती है, और ना उसका application होता है. ठीक है? So this is what I think is the business model change. Many schools will struggle to survive because they will not understand the change in the ecosystem. Many coachings are also shutting down. Many new coachings are coming. Many new teachers are coming. So it is a huge disruption in the entire ecosystem, which creates opportunities for many people and which also creates hurdles for many people to survive. So I mean, we are at a place right now, 2020, where these many changes will decide the next decade of education, not just 5 years, next entire decade of education. So that is what I believe.
Absolutely, you are a bang on, and this is what our study also says, that this would become self-learning would play a very, very important role, and you will have a subscribed content which would come from whatever schooling or whatever program you're running or a course you're running, but you'll also do a lot of other learning structures which are capable your student capability development and a lot of other subject knowledge expertise and so on and so forth. So a lot of other things would also start getting. So it become a portfolio for every kid to have 60-70% of running from what they are in their program running in their regular schooling or whatever course they're doing, and 30% would come from their upliftment of their overall capabilities, which are subject capabilities and a lot of other things. So this is a good sign. I think government also has, I personally feel, very, very progressively reacted and understood that this is a high time we bring in a huge changes in this. Now, coming to, while we are addressing all the problems in terms of the technology upgradation and infrastructure available and so on and so forth, how difficult is for currently to really create that reach? And also, I would like to see that what are you doing on the content creation viewpoint, and how your content would be stacking up to other players available in the market? Because I also see that there is a challenge which everybody is talking, that a lot of content is very me too now. It's not very, so to say, creative in nature, and there is obviously there is a very little differentiation. Sometimes you are able to bring in, but obviously, what would be you talking about the content side?
Sure. So first thing is that, as you rightly said, that the content is very me too, but the process by which a platform takes your journey as a learning, that is the differentiator. So okay, none of us can reinvent a Newton's law, right? But the way one can practice on Newton's law is very different. So in our platform, which is the only platform in the country which allows you the second attempt on every question. Okay, how do we practice? Let's think about it. If I am practicing a question and my answer is wrong, what do I do? सबसे पहले मैं पेज पलटता हूँ, बुक में ना कहीं पे मेरे को सैंपल मिल जाए, फॉर्मूला मिल जाए, एग्जाम्पल मिल जाए, कुछ ऐसा मिल जाए जिसको देख के आई वांट टू ट्राई अगेन, right? And in my second attempt also, if I am wrong, then I want to see the solution, कि detailed solution मिल जाए, so that I can catch my error, calculation error हो गया या गलत फॉर्मूला लग गया, क्या हुआ, right? So if you look at in the market, there is not even a single product which has been designed along this process. कि पहले आपको question आएगा, उसके बाद गलत हुआ तो फॉर्मूला, हिंट, कॉन्सेप्ट, थ्योरी सब कुछ सामने आएगा। उसके बाद आपको सेकंड अटेम्प्ट करने का ऑप्शन मिलेगा। सेकंड अटेम्प्ट गलत होगा तो फिर सॉल्यूशन भी आएगा। फिर सॉल्यूशन के बाद आपको जो नेक्स्ट क्वेश्चन है that will also be different. So if Gaurav ji, you and I are practicing, your questions will be different, my question will be different, and why should I waste my time in flipping back the pages? मैं पन्ने पलटने में अपना टाइम क्यों वेस्ट करूं? मैं गूगल करने में अपना टाइम क्यों वेस्ट करूं? मैं व्हाट्सएप करने में अपना टाइम क्यों वेस्ट करूं? जब मेरे को चीज इंस्टेंटली सिंगल सेकंड में मेरे सामने सॉल्यूशन आ रहा है, हिंट आ रहा है, फॉर्मूला आ रहा है, कॉन्सेप्ट आ रहा है, नोट्स आ रहा है, थ्योरी आ रही है उस क्वेश्चन से रिलेटेड, और मेरी एनालिसिस भी हो रही है, कितना सही किया, कितना गलत किया, कितना टाइम लगाया, ये वाला क्वेश्चन इंडिया में कितने लोगों ने सही किया, ठीक है, ये इजी क्वेश्चन था, टफ था, मुझे ये क्यों नहीं करना चाहिए था, क्या एग्जाम से पहले मैं इसे दोबारा देखूंगा, राइट नाउ, और कौन से 25 क्वेश्चन मेरे को करने चाहिए? मेरा तो लाइफ का 1 घंटे का इन्वेस्टमेंट है, 1 आवर आई एम इन्वेस्टिंग ऑफ माई लाइफ, आई वॉन्ट टू सी विच 20 क्वेश्चन आई शुड प्रैक्टिस. Don't give me random 20 questions. Don't give me common 20 questions which you are giving to 95% score student and to me also. मेरा फायदा कैसे होगा? So that is where the platform will differentiate. Platform doesn't differentiate in terms of only content. Content is also very superior because more than 100 IITians have worked on creating this platform over last 5 years. So content तो superior है ही है, बट कंटेंट के साथ जो प्रोसेस है, जो एनालिसिस है, जो अडेप्टेबिलिटी है, जो एल्गोरिदम्स हैं जिससे पूरा प्रोसेस डिसाइड होता है, वो यूनिक है.
And so user experience is very, very unique, and user experience is much more interactive and enhances your learning curve. So that you get inquisitive, and as you become inquisitive, you want to know more, and problem solving happens much better. And that's something which is required, that if it is a reactive structure, like in school, you know, when you are stuck, then you get into asking questions and so on and so forth. So it's more interactive, then you are able to interact with the interface. Now let's go to the business model. Business model very clearly, and we appreciate, because of the with Franchise India, you made a model where the first 20 franchises you giving a reduction of a franchise fees, which should be a great idea, because only in 4 lakh rupees one can start their business, 2 lakh rupees of initial inventory and 2 lakh rupees of franchise fees. But let's talk about what is the inventory? How is the product priced?
Correct. So the thing is that, suppose let's take a small town of 5 lakh population. Okay, 5 lakh population वाले town में you get approximately 20,000 students, जो हमारे टारगेट रेंज में आते हैं क्लास 6 से लेके क्लास 12 तक के, ठीक है. 20,000 यूजर्स हैं. सपोज आपने वीक में, एवरी वीक यू आर डूइंग ओनली 50 डेमोस, आपने 2 सेल्स के मैन लगाए और 2 सेल्स पीपल एंड 2 रेफरेंसेस, जैसे टीचर से भी रेफरेंस मिलेगा. ओवरऑल इफ यू आर डूइंग 50 डेमोस, you will convert 8 to 10 login sales, right? Every login on an average will give you 12,000 rupees, right? So weekly आप 80,000 to 1 lakh रुपए की सेल आप अचीव कर सकते हैं आफ्टर इनिशियल पीरियड, आफ्टर एक जो पहले 2-3 वीक का टाइम जाएगा, जिसमें आप अंडरस्टैंड करेंगे, आपका नेटवर्क बनेगा, आपको ओवरऑल ट्रेनिंग होगी, और उसके बाद आप हर वीक 80,000 to 1 लाख रुपए का आप सेल कर सकते हैं. और ये जो लॉगिन है हमारी तरफ से एक फिक्स प्राइस पे दिया जाएगा, रफली इन द रेंज ऑफ 3,500 to 4,000. रेस्ट मार्कअप इज योर चॉइस. अगर आपको किसी जगह पे बल्क डील मिल रही है, किसी कॉलोनी में आप गए और वहां पे 4-5 बच्चे एक साथ लेना चाह रहे हैं, हो सकता है आप 12,000 की जगह 10,000 में कर दीजिए, बिकॉज योर साइकिल ऑफ कस्टमर एक्विजिशन इज फास्टर, ठीक है. तो वो डिसीजन मेकिंग वी आर लीविंग टू द फ्रेंचाइजी, बिकॉज हर सिटी की डायनामिक्स अलग होंगी, हर जगह की डायनामिक्स अलग होंगी. हम लोग एक ब्रॉड गाइडलाइंस देंगे एंड अकॉर्डिंगली दे कैन जनरेट. सो द थिंग इज दैट from first week of operationalization you are making profit out of your sale. All inventory is virtual. We have a customer care team, we have a technology support team, and we also have a sales support team which will give the demos if required. जैसे कहीं पर आपका कोई भी कॉम्प्लिकेटेड क्वेश्चन आ गया, या कोई क्वेश्चन ऐसा है जिसको आप आंसर नहीं दे पा रहे हैं, या कहीं पे ग्रुप है 4-5 बच्चों को, आपको चाहिए कि कंपनी की तरफ से डेमो हो जाए, तो वी विल गिव ऑल द सपोर्ट.
Very interesting. This is a direct sales business. Direct sales is very, very popular in edutech platforms, not now edutech platforms, but earlier education tool platforms. पहले पुराने टाइम में बुक्स आती थी बहुत सारी, जो डायरेक्ट सेल्स के थ्रू लोगों को सेल्फ लर्निंग टूल्स मिलते थे. एंड देन नाउ द टेक्नोलॉजी हैज चेंज. तो डायरेक्ट सेल्स के अंदर यू कीप 2 सेल्स पीपल, they go to they set up an appointment, wherever the parents are. Normally this is done over a weekend because everybody is available. When you go to them, or an after school in the evenings, you make a demos and you go there and give the demo, and if they like the demo they would enroll. And even if you are able to enroll say about 8 to 10 kids, it's a good business to be in.
Yes,
Because
yes. आप month
67%
yes,
67% आपका मार्जिन है इसमें डायरेक्ट सेल्स में. और ये बहुत अच्छा मार्जिन है क्योंकि इसमें ओवरऑल मार्जिन भी बहुत अच्छा होता है ओवरऑल के अंदर. while I will not recommend people to discount, because discounting एक बुरी हैबिट है एजुकेशन के अंदर. अगर आप ज़्यादा डिस्काउंटिंग शुरू करते हैं, आप फेयर प्राइसिंग करिए, क्योंकि लेकिन आपने अगर एक बार डिस्काउंट एक बच्चे को दे दिया, ये स्टूडेंट कम्युनिटी इज अ कनेक्टेड वर्ल्ड, एंड स्पेशली दीज डेज every mother is connected to any other mother, so they talk and they refer and do entire thing. Once you discount, especially in a smaller city, you always discount, and once you discount then it becomes even more, trust on the product becomes very difficult. So do a fair pricing, understand your fair pricing, stick to that pricing, create good sales people. These sales people should come with some kind of a counseling background. They're able to be a good counselors and they can able to take the kids. It's a very simple business. You can start in a 4 lakh rupees, hire just 2 people, they can move and demos. Very, very good opportunity today across board, across India. If you are in Bhopal, say, you're able to do that, and you also get some form of exclusivity. My next question is, are you doing exclusivity for regions?
Yes, sir. There is a exclusivity based on some pin codes in your territory.
Okay.
Because
So,
practically it will be very difficult like them to focus on an area. Every household, every alternative household is your target. Build a good word of mouth, you will get references, there is no problem. And if required, we can train the team from your side. And you can have different kind of referral models within your territory, that okay, you give me the referral, and if the deal converts, then I will give you certain amount. So that is all. There are many options which we will tell in the detailed sales training, but the respective franchisee owners can also come out with their own innovative methods to get more and more referrals. The point which you also highlighted, which I want to highlight, on the risk of repetition, is that from first week, if you have right influence and right network in your territory, from first week you will start making money.
yeah, absolutely. And this is a perfect timing to go in the market. Market is very little penetrated, while people think that there is a lot of work being done by other companies. I don't want to name them on a platform, but it's a very, very low penetration at this moment. You know, in India, before this COVID, nobody was really taking this seriously. A lot of companies spend a lot of effort, money in infrastructure, but the schools were actually negative to it, because they always saw that this is a threat or an alternative of their education practices and so forth. Now schools are in the favor of it. Rather, everybody is asking for a platform to come on that thing. So if you do a B2B business, which you tie up with a coaching center, they are very, very keen to tie up now.
Yeah. We have, just to interrupt and sorry for that. We have already more than 70 big and medium coachings who are using it. They have stopped the printing notes. They don't see किसी student को that 10 kg bundle of booklet, they don't want that. Nobody wants it. Half of them don't even open it, because everyone refer Google, or everyone refers PDFs, or everyone wants to go to YouTube. वो 10 kg का bundle देने का कोई फायदा नहीं है ना. So people are realizing, right? We are getting our partners in small towns like मथुरा में हमारे partner हैं, भोपाल में partner हैं, उज्जैन में partner हैं, कलकत्ता, अहमदाबाद, नागपुर, पुणे, नासिक, मुंबई, everywhere we have partners, Bangalore, Hyderabad. So what I'm saying is that this trend is fast catching. And in your territory, you will definitely find 2 or 3 progressive coachings who would want to upgrade themselves.
Correct. Absolutely. And this is a wildfire. Once one person does it, and the next person has to do it, because then he feels that I'm under-equipped and I will not be able to do what the other coaching center is doing. So this is like older days when we got first computer, somebody would put it. The next competitor would also like to do it, not with an understanding what is the change is happening, but everybody wants to be up the speed. And today you look primitive if you're not a part of edutech platforms. So almost everybody has to adopt technology. There's no other alternative left. This is the way future of education would be. Are you also open for from larger partners to come in if somebody comes with a very strong background in a particular state and say, I know that I can develop with you much larger piece, or maybe the sales engine he wants to do much bigger. Say, I know a lot of direct sales people who have 50 people in their team, 100 people in the team, and maybe selling another SaaS product, which is not very relevant at this moment. Say I was doing a basic CRM product, which is not working at this moment. I know a lot of people out there, especially in the financial services or in the telecom space, which have a very good direct sales team structures.
Correct. And they are ideally the best partners because they already have 20,000 people in that city on a first call number, right? You pick up your mobile phone. मैं 2,000 लोगों को डायरेक्ट फोन कर सकता हूँ क्योंकि उनको या तो मैंने सिम बेचा है या फीस कलेक्ट किया है या टाटा स्काई दिया है या इंश्योरेंस दिया है या कुछ और दिया है. So this is the ideal profile. So the one line profile is that you should have a reach in your territory. You should not be someone who has just capital and you don't know people there. Because we are not looking for much capital. ना हमको पैसा इतना नहीं चाहिए. हमको चाहिए कि आपके लिए आपका जो सिटी में you can call 100 people on day one.
Correct. Absolutely. I come from a direct sales background myself. And the first company I started working with, when I started very young, he interviewed me the same question. He says, this is a direct sales business. I was part of telecom when telecom started. And the first question he asked me that, give me a reason why I should partner with you, because you will be able to reach out to, say, 500 people tomorrow. And I made a database and gave it to him. And these 500 people I can have tomorrow. And that was one of the reasons why they selected me as the youngest partner at that time, because you were able to reach out to these people. So anybody who's in a direct sales business out there, are you in the financial services, telecom, SaaS products, or any other thing you've done, which you have a direct sales team. Most of the direct sales team are very frustrated because their products which they are selling today have become commoditized. There is no margin left in the business. So even after doing hard work, they get a very little margin and sustainability becomes very difficult. Now you have a sunshine industry, very fast growing, and you can quickly change your team. It's an easy product. The same direct sales team can be quickly trained on that, and you can get into building big business.
Absolutely. And just to answer your one more question, which I missed to answer, is for the large partners, yes, we are open. We can have a bilateral discussions with them and we can mutually decide if it works.
Absolutely, Vivek. We like your business, and I would like to invite now Sonia to really put the remarks on the industry and also take up a lot of questions. We see a lot of questions already on the box, and we will have to quickly go on the questions, please. Over to you, Sonia.
Yeah, thank you, Vivekji. I think this discussion has been getting very interesting so far, and with your own experience and credibility, I think we all have a lot to perhaps learn. And for everybody who perhaps does not know, Vivekji also has the top class academic research team, which is more than 20 ITNs who have worked to build this platform together. And overall, I feel, as far as the Indian education sector is concerned, this obviously is one of the biggest and the largest in the world. And our society, like Vivekji mentioned, also puts a very big premium on the knowledge, and the acquisition of knowledge is one of the biggest spend which any Indian household has. And as we all experience, this year has brought in a lot of unique challenges for all industries, and school has not been left out. And EdTech, which was due for a very long time, has been fast-tracked in the last 3 odd months. And it has actually redefined how we actually using or consuming and resourcing education at this point in time. And not only that, technology is also changing how schools function and also how we approach education, both inside and outside the classrooms at large. And which we have seen blended learning is the norm, personalized education, which has, I feel we have never seen the times where personalization in education was ever discussed, but we're discussing that today because each, I would say, child is very unique, very different, and he has different challenges when he does his study in different subject, and there's a lot of struggle which goes in. And hopefully with this piece coming in, there'll be a lot of changes and progress maybe a child would make. And also inclusivity, which has become important, and both by affordability, which is very important, which Vivekji rightly mentioned. A lot of these competitors, it is not very inclusive. Not everybody has a reach. So affordability and also reach, which makes this particular industry or category, and especially the pricing more affordable for using, is very important. I also feel, you know, while we talk about technology as a piece, I also feel the role of teachers will also evolve in these times. You know, as we go into the classrooms of tomorrow, we've been talking about children, how they evolve when they teach, and we talk about the schools. But equally important is how teachers also need to maybe upskill and reskill themselves and involve. Lastly, collaboration, which I was kind of listening, and a lot of collaboration will start happening because we're in a technology world with a lot of connectivity, communities, students collaborating with one another, teachers supporting other teachers. So all that would start happening in these times, and we see all that benefiting the entire communities at large. So Vivek, I'll put up and take up some questions, because we did talk about online education. I'm seeing a question which is coming because everybody feels, while in these times this model might look relevant where everything is going online, do you also see a hybrid, you know, where these also after maybe a year or so there would be a hybrid classroom structure which would come in play? Is there a need for these people who take the franchisee today to also convert to a bigger infrastructure maybe after a year or so? So this is something I would want you to maybe explain and make our audience understand this.
Sure. Thanks, Sonia ji. I was also going through the questions. I think there are 6-7 questions related to this. What will be the requirement for infrastructure after 6 months?
Right.
So as I said that this will be an optional thing. There are two kind of franchisees will evolve. One who want to strictly remain with the virtual inventory, and second, they will be given an option to upgrade, which will come at an investment. The investment expected will be close to 4 to 5 lakh. Okay, so they will have to create a virtual classroom, a studio, a small VCET studio there. They will have to create a practice lab of around 10 to 20 PCs depending on that territory. So a bigger town will require more number of PCs. Now, some of these things will evolve, but at the same time, there will be courses which will be slightly highly priced. So, so right now, the product which we are offering open to the franchisees is largely driven on the self-study side. Okay, not the entire spectrum. There will be live classes, but on a very exceptional cases, like mostly the weekend live classes in the current product. But if you think about it, what is the requirement for the hybrid model? I think the entire system, including the schools, will go hybrid to some extent, right? Now, there will be a huge opportunity where there will be a slightly premium courses, let's say 40,000 rupees course for an entire year JEE preparation with the top tutors, top educators from, let's say, Delhi, Calcutta, Kota, Ahmedabad, Mumbai, all these big cities which are the hubs. The top educators will guide you, and there will be a team which will work under them to work with you on a one-on-one basis. So there will be premium product which will have a very different delivery model, different pricings, different profitability, and different capital investment. So we will inform our franchisees in a longer one-on-one discussions what are those models. But yes, this is the broad guideline. I don't want to go into much details right now because that will take a lot of time. But did I answer your question?
Yes, absolutely, Vivek. I think that's very helpful. Also, you know, if you can give some guidance on what kind of a typical revenue structure one can have in a business model that we've talked about, one. And second, what is the average pricing for a product for a student?
So right now, the average pricing that the franchisee will be able to command from the parent will be around 15,000.
15,000 annual.
Yeah. So there will be a user which can be acquired at 12,000, let's say class 7th or 8th or 9th or 10th. And there can be a user which can be acquired at 18,000 for a JEE or NEET or a bigger high stake competitive exam. Now, these are the things. Now if you, so there was one more question which is related to this, which I want to take, is that what is the need of this to complement a school? The point is that the school is still, I'm repeating myself, the school is largely focused on lecture and assessment. उनका काम है क्लास में पढ़ाना और 2 महीने में एक बार एग्जाम लेना और उसकी रिपोर्ट कार्ड आपको दिखाना. ठीक है, हमारा काम है आपके बच्चे की एवरीडे प्रोग्रेस आगे बढ़ाना. अगर मैं आपको रोज बता रहा हूं कि आप 60% से अभी 65% लेवल पर आ गए आप 1 महीने में या 15 दिन में, would you not like to get this update? हम लोग जिम जाते हैं, हम लोग हर दिन या एटलीस्ट वीक में एक बार तो अपना वेट चेक करते हैं कि कुछ फायदा हुआ नहीं हुआ. So the daily tracking, the data, the analysis has a lot of value, not just in terms of outcome, but also in terms of confidence of the student. ठीक है, आप स्कूल जाते हैं उसके बाद भी आप 4 ऑथर की बुक खरीदते हैं, राइट, कि मेरे मार्क्स ज्यादा आ जाएं, कैसे भी इसमें अच्छा क्वेश्चन मिल जाएगा, उसमें अच्छा क्वेश्चन मिल जाएगा. इट इज लॉट ऑफ मनी, राइट. ऑन एन एवरेज क्लास 10th बोर्ड का जो बच्चा है वो 8 से 10,000 रुपए की बुक्स खरीदता है अलग अलग ऑथर की, या तो फर्स्ट हैंड या सेकंड हैंड. कभी टेक्स्ट बुक लेगा, कभी टेस्ट सीरीज की बुक लेगा, कभी पास्ट ईयर पेपर लेगा, मैथ का अलग लेगा, साइंस का अलग लेगा. Now this is all subject is in one login with
Right.
10 times more utility, analysis, personalization, and digital access. So
Agree.
obviously it will replace some of these old things in the practice.
I agree. And also I feel, today the business will be more data driven, where a personalized approach, where everybody's abilities are important, and it gives a more personalized guidance when you take these classes. And also for students, time management is very, very critical, which they're not able to do. They spend these 4-5 hours online classes or maybe in the school, but after that their time management is something which is very, very difficult. And while they're spending that time, but they're not actually analyzing what is going in these 2-3 hours, and their productivity actually comes down, while the same time or amount of time being spent on the same subject.
Absolutely. And even just for one more thing, which is a common question with Gauravji also raised, is that what is the requirement for schools and coachings to change? Now, my point is that you are a school teacher. Okay. If I tell you that in this chapter, these are the 4 questions which most of your class was struggling, and you can take it up in the next class, will it not help you?
Correct.
Okay. Giving just 70% marks after 2 months exam is not useful. It doesn't help anyone. If I come to your school and in a parent teacher meeting, you can tell me that, okay, these are the exact 3 topics where he is struggling, just focus on that.
Right.
So data serves a lot of needs which we otherwise can never do that.
Absolutely. I think a lot of feedback which comes is also very generalized. You don't know which aspect needs to work upon. Okay, Vivekji, another question which I want to also pick up, which is also coming in. What is the role exactly of the franchisee? Is it just limited to acquisition, or will he play any other role in terms of fulfillment also?
No. So this is as we discussed earlier also. It's a role for direct selling driven revenue and profit. Okay. Now direct selling can happen in 3 steps. One is when you are going very, very deep into the entire education system in your territory. You are talking to all the school owners, you are talking to all the principals, you are running various scholarship schemes. There is a lot of room to be innovative in how you establish the entire brand.
Right.
Okay. Second is that you are partnering in some manner with your local other educators, which can be tuition teachers, etc. And there is another, revenue share model in that. And third is that once we are out of this lockdown scenario and hybrid learning becomes a more accepted way of learning, then you can upgrade to become a full-fledged franchisee. So the franchisee launch is in 2 phases. First is a virtual inventory driven low cost direct selling or reselling franchisee, which will upgrade to a more sophisticated infrastructure play where you will have an office, you will have a lab, you will have some teachers which will take care of the things online. Some teachers will be particularly empaneled with your center only. So there will be things which where a premium pricing products will be offered, but we are not offering those products until the lockdown situation is over. It doesn't help us to get the commitment from the franchisee and build all these things. Right now, the plan is to go with the wind, capture the opportunity for next 6 months, come out of our entire payback sooner than 6 months also, and then shape ourselves with a larger franchisee role.
Great. So just to add on to that, so the profile of the franchisee has to be somebody who actually works on building that market. And once you have maybe few users who start using the product, you will have a very compounded effect where the mouth of word of mouth or references go further. Great. Vivekji, I have more questions coming in. Maybe I'll pick one. I think Megha has asked a couple of questions. In fact, she's very interested and she would like to maybe opt for that. Uh, she's asking on the vocational courses, if there's a option of vocational courses also, which are also on the platform is
Yes.
one. And I think second is very specific about one of the theories she's talked about, which is, theory of multiple intelligences by Gardner. If there's any kind of correlation and if that is also added in the way the education is imparted. If you can take these two questions together from
Sure.
Megha.
So first question on the vocational training. We have already started partnering with some of the other vendors. Okay. And there will be a sharing of revenues based on selling of their product, either through our platform or in separation, like a JV with them. Right. So there is a company based out of Mumbai, and they have the courses on online marketing, digital marketing, data analytics, coding, Excel, etc., which are useful for the graduates or undergraduates, right, who have 12 plus.
Correct.
So those products we are finalizing them, and hopefully we will launch before we sign up these franchisees. The agreements are in place, so they will take care of some part of vocational training side. That will not be part of Speed Labs company, but there will be an opportunity to make money, make profit, sell it to the larger audience in the same territory. On our platform, what we are launching in next 8 to 10 days is a coding program. So as new education policy has also stressed that from class 6 onwards, there will be coding programs. So we are launching coding programs for the students between age 10 years to 18 years. So they will be the new launches, as I said. And there is one more question from, I think, Naveen ji, is that upgrade in the content. Obviously, as I mentioned in my presentation also, you cannot upgrade a book. आपने एक book ले ली, वो अगले साल ही नया edition आएगा, right? But the beauty of digital education is that you can upgrade every day. You can add more question, past year paper question. Now, if you tell me you are staying in a small town, let's say in Mathura, okay, if I can show you what were the questions asked in Dhirubhai Ambani school in Mumbai, what were the questions asked in Bombay Scottish, what were the questions asked in, let's say, Hiranandani school, will you not be happy? Or St. Xavier, or Cathedral, whatever. So my point is, digitally it is possible to reach the quality education to the last mile in this country. Okay, and it costs to get this content. It costs to curate it, design it, and integrate it in the platform, and it can reach to each and every student in a very effective manner. So that's the reason why I say that digital education complements the school education in a much larger way than we could ever imagine before.
Absolutely. I think we all separated by geographies, but connected by technology. We can see what is happening and perhaps learn from that. Another question, Vivekji, which if you would want to answer, was again from Megha, which was a theory on multiple intelligence, which she talked about.
So,
I don't know if there's any
framework. This is a framework which is used by some of the schools. Okay. From the technology point of view, our focus is very clear on the curriculum base, and for the competitive exams, and for the practice based improvement. So, I mean, as a product, we are very, very clear what we want to do. We want to drive a 70% score student to achieve 85. Okay, it has long time effects, right? Obviously, career benefits, self confidence, excitement to learn. A lot of these things are unfortunately number driven, whether you like it or you don't like it. Right? So अभी हमारा focus curriculum based है, test prep based है, और personalized practice based improvement focus. That's in a one line answer. So we don't have the frameworks to analyze the performance from a multiple intelligence framework point of view, but there are different algos which we have used to put you next to the next step.
I'll quickly just take maybe a few questions together because we are coming to our deadline of the webinar. One, you mentioned you currently operating in certain locations across India. So, आपकी एक तो rollout locations की priority क्या है? Which are the current cities that you want to reach out to? Second, the location that you're currently in, do you see a possibility of more franchisees in the same locations? That is another question which I want to.
So we are present in multiple cities through our coaching and school partners.
Okay.
Franchisee launch is happening. We are launching this franchisee on your platform first time. So there is no conflict at this point. But in future, if there is any such conflict, it will be followed as per our legal agreement, and that will be very clear, black and white. So, but there, if there are cities where we have already existing coaching clients, it will help tremendously to build the direct word of mouth or a reference that okay, this coaching is using for 200 students and this is the product. So it just helps building the credibility.
Correct. I agree. And there's one question on working capital also. Well, I know there's not much of working capital which is required in a business like this, and even from maybe the first few acquisitions, you are
This
kind
will
of
be a negative cash flow business, right? It will not require working capital, but we in our financial model for the franchisees, we have budgeted a 3-month buffer for salaries, because it is quite possible that a franchisee, if they are not aggressive, if they are not doing proper number of demos, then they will not achieve the business objective for themselves as well as for us. And that is why I'm repeating myself. We want very active franchisees who are energetic, who have hunger, and who have the right network, because opportunity is today, opportunity is now. Okay, within 3 months you can get your payback. So we have built-in buffer, but let me tell you, there is no need of any working capital. You will pay the salaries after 1 month. Suppose I hire a salesperson, I will pay the salary after 1 month. If I am able to generate enough output, I will get 5 times more than his salary. So there is no problem.
Thank you.
It's not a bad idea to people to have a little bit working capital also, while in the businesses like direct sales, you are absolutely right, are driven on performance by the day. If you perform very well, then there is no problem. But businesses should be done for a long period.
Yeah,
they should be done for a commitment, and even business like this, which has no inventory, no risk of structure, you still can make money, but it will take 4-5 months of hard work to build your ecosystem. Once you have an ecosystem, good referrals start coming in. People refer that. Direct sales is a business of referral.
Yeah,
if you pull somebody, then they would refer to you another person, and that's how it goes on.
We have budgeted, Gauravji, in the financial model a 3 months buffer for the ramp up.
Yeah.
But I was just putting a perspective that if you are like really clear, then it will never be touched upon.
And also always build your sales team who has the ability to reach out the student network, because student is one community which is network. When you give an 8-year-old and start using the tool, this 8-year-old is connected to another 30 kids. So, and the referral starts moving very, very fast.
Yeah, and within the moms group, it spreads much faster.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
It can be a recipe for a cooking or a food for kids. All are going in mom's group these days.
Sonia ji, any other question?
No, why we have, I think we still have questions coming in, but my suggestion would be we take these questions offline and we can fix up a date where you are available, and we'll request all the people who want to maybe directly get in touch with you one-on-one to take these up in a 20-25 minutes chat with you, which we'll do exclusively with each one of the viewers.
Sure.
And
is going to be say 7th, if we keep as a discovery day. Would that date be availability for you and your team?
Yes, sir. So between 7th to 10th, we can schedule back-to-back 101.
So what we can do is we can start with 7th and fix that. Our teams work on 7th, and then we go on 8th and see if the load is higher. We take your 8th and the 9th also, but we'll try to do every 15 days. But let's put the first attempt on 7th, and Archana would come back to you with confirmation, and we'll put some dedicated teams to start working on this. And 7th, we'll hold the first Discovery Day.
Sure.
Discovery Day is a platform where we take individual one-on-one discussions with the company and the prospects. So if you're interested in coming to the Discovery Day with Speed Labs, it's a fabulous opportunity. And I always say, invest into an opportunity which is promoted by great founders, people who have accomplished their own goals, and they have committed themselves to a business. That business is largely, I know, goes right direction. So Vivek is a very accomplished, well qualified, seasoned entrepreneur. He has put all his energy, effort in the right direction, and not shied away from putting the right kind of investment also in the business to develop the platform. It's not just a somebody trying to be smart. These days, a lot of smart opportunities keep coming in. People come and just build something because everybody is doing it. Let me also do that. They normally don't survive. So this is a good opportunity. Franchise India completely endorses this opportunity. We say that this is a great opportunity. You go out and talk to them, but you need to assess yourself. We also say, while the opportunity can be good, but if you're not from a direct sales background, if you're not somebody who understands this business well, then might not be right for you. So assess yourself, assess the opportunity, and then take a decision. 7th of August, we are organizing a Discovery Day. So if you are interested to participate in the Discovery Day, go on the business hotline number, which is 97176-83838. Send a small WhatsApp, a little note about yourself, why you would be a right candidate for this. It's very important because a lot of people just send one message and say, I'm interested in this franchise. We normally don't even bother to work on that because we feel that they're not very serious. If somebody is very serious about their career, they want to put the next 3-5 years into this business, they would be serious to write a right message. And sometimes I get a message by somebody who's written a full background about what is their plan, what are they thinking about, and what are their questions are. And then I really know that they're very serious about it. And then we really go to the company and say, we have a very serious prospect. So please send this in detail. Once you send it this detail, we will be also able to work on that. We are at this stage, Franchise India is currently encouraging companies also, and we at our end also are doing a lot of practice because we feel that well qualified franchisees would always create a better network. So we need to really spend a lot of time in qualifying the right candidate. And it is good for everybody. It's good for the brand. It's good for the candidate. So please reach out to us with a little bit background why you should be the right candidate. Send a WhatsApp 97176-83838. So that's a number which Archana would also put. So Vivek, your last words, and I would also like you, because you're an intelligent man, you should also give a little bit your insight to future entrepreneurs. What entrepreneurs should look like, because you've been a professional, started your entrepreneurial journey, made it success. What is your and especially for a lot of youngsters who are coming just out of college and they want to out of campus start startups, what is your message on that, and any message you want to give it from a Speed Lab? Over to you.
Thank you, Gauravji. And once again, thank you, Sonia ji, also for taking through this entire discussion. About myself, I think I come from a small town, worked hard, went to IIT Kanpur, did my engineering from there. And after that, I was in Kota. I was a physics faculty myself. And then because I wanted to explore more in the world, I pursued MBA from IIM Lucknow. And after that, I worked with the Morgan Stanley, Deutsche, and ICICI Venture Private Equity Fund, almost 10 years in investment banking and private equity. Worked with the various teams across the world, New York, London, Hong Kong, Singapore, Sydney, across different kind of structures. And for last 5 years, I'm pursuing this dream where I think I want to work with each and every student in a more methodical way so that they move up. The future of India decides on the next generation. And if we treat the next generation the way we treated last generation, it is going to be a disaster. Okay, because these are the young students who have much bigger dreams than our generation. If you don't give them right resources, right support, right analysis, right decision making process, I think they will be in a much bigger mess, to put it mildly, than we can ever imagine. So this was the entire thought process. One last 30 seconds for the young entrepreneurs, because that was the question you stressed 2-3 times. So I think from my journey, young entrepreneurs should always think about the long-term success and do the right thing. Short-term shortcuts typically don't work. Second thing is that hard work, there is no absolute no substitute to the hard work. And this is also our tagline that practice beats talent when talent doesn't practice. So you may think that you are highly talented, but if you are not going to slog, things are not coming easy because there are 10 other people who are slogging harder than you. So hard work, obviously one thing. Second thing, I personally, what I have learned in life so far is being transparent, being honest, and have good relationships. So with your friends, with your colleagues, with your superiors, with your teachers, family, everyone, just be transparent, be fair. Don't try to cheat them or do shortcuts or anything. As long as these two things, hard work and good relationships, if you are following, I think many other things will fall in place. So this is just a small advice.
Very, very nicely said. Everybody can learn, not only, I think, young entrepreneurs, but everybody can learn from what you've really said. Your last remark, Sonia?
Thank you so much, Vivekji. I feel your entire story is very inspiring. From dream schools to dream jobs to now becoming an entrepreneur yourself, and also empowering a lot of entrepreneurs. I think this decision of franchising has come after 5 years of your own hard work, which has gone in. You have demonstrated the success in these 5 years. And the success also depends on how credible the people behind are, which I think is a big testimony of what you've achieved in these years. And also, we are at a tipping point as far as the education industry is concerned. I was reading about 7 months alone, the last 7 months, around 800 million USD has been invested alone in this space. Obviously, we can't compare what Reliance has raised in these months, but EdTech as a category has been one of the most interesting categories. But yes, we need people who actually have the right profile. This is a great industry, but not for everybody. People who can put their time, while the investment at the initial stage might look very small, but somebody who's not putting there enough time, because reach is very important to the end user. And also equally important is the speed at which you reach, because by the time you hit the market and that market might have been taken over by somebody else, then you start converting them to your. So reach and the speed of reach and the time and energy which people spend are the kind of people that we would need for a business like this. And so thank you, Vivekji, and we'll try and take up all the inquiries which have come up on the 7th. In the meantime, our teams would work very hard to filter these inquiries and submit to you, and take your time to give slots to all the people who have joined in today. Thank you so much.
Thank you. Over to you, Archana, for final thanks note. And
thank you so much, all the friends who have joined us today. Thank you, Vivek. It was really an interactive and rather educative session from your side. I really want to take one learning from here. Yes, it's apart from the education, hard work and honesty is very important in life. Thank you so much, Gaurav sir and Sonia ma'am, for sharing your insights and views. We really respect that. As said by Gaurav sir, you can book your slot for Discovery Day, where you have a chance to interact directly with Vivek Ashne on 7th, and you can book your slot at our hotline number, which is 97176 That's the site where you can go and book your slot. We really value and welcome all your suggestions, insights, feedback for all the processes we are running. You can also join and connect with Gaurav sir and Sonia ma'am at their respective LinkedIn ID. That's the information on your screen. But before you go, we have special Sunday tomorrow, and we are also celebrating our 78th episode of this special webinar. So do not miss this chance. Join us tomorrow for great, exciting webinar on water sandwich. And we have CEO Mr. Hussain, who is coming and talking about this great brand. They're already operational with 9 stores pan-India, where 3 are company-owned and 3 are franchisee. So join us tomorrow for this particular great brand, and you can connect again. You can connect with us for registration. If you need link, we can send you that link also. Connect with us at our business hotline number, which is 97176 For today, stay safe, stay healthy. We say goodbye to you. Eid Mubarak. Happy Eid, and aap sabko Eid Mubarak ho. Thank you so much.
Thank you, Archana. Actually, just to add, while I think everybody is exited, we also have one important event in the evening, 6 o'clock, which is Franchise Sahi Hai. Anybody who wants to connect with us on this event, where we talk about the overall franchise industry and do's and don'ts of investors, how they should get into business, ROI, and the working capital. So come and join us. We'll also share a link, and you can reach out on a hotline to get a link for our evening webinar at 6 o'clock. Thank you.